Save the Children is a humanitarian organization dedicated to improving the lives of children around the world. And in PNG, we established ourselves about close to 50 years. We've been in country, we've been all around PNG. And we mainly focus on education, health, child protection, and all the advocacy work. So that's what we do at SAVE. And most often than not, we act as a grant manager. So we get donorships from different agencies, government, or big entrepreneurs, or people like Meta. They're one of our donors. So yeah, and it's not what inspired us, it's more or less what we have to do. And if it aligns well with our goals or our ambitions, which is child protection, health, education, survival, then we'll do it.
Was there that campaign, or you guys reached out to them and said, hey, we're doing this campaign?
No, so what happens is there is a gap in the country with cybersecurity. Meta also notices this as well, so we foster a connection. That's how it's done. I can't really speak on our relationship building in the back end, but we came together and they roll out. This is the first pilot in NCDC where we roll out. What's the word I'm looking for? Yes, cybersecurity, online safety education throughout schools, throughout our stakeholders. And any and all our beneficiaries, which are mainly children. Yeah.
The response from students during the students' engagement as.
Yep. So last year we rolled out an in-school campaign. There's two elements, two components. One was the IAD ambassadorship. So this is I Am Digital. So we basically engage students in schools to be the ambassadors for online safety within their school. So we train them, and then they go and train the students at their school. So they act peer-to-peer education. So we use that element. And we have about close to 10 IAD ambassadors. And so they rolled out their training last year to the students just before the school ended, to give them out for the holiday. And I'm glad we did so too.
So that's like grade 9s and grade 11s?
Yeah, we have grade 9s, yeah, basically grade 9 and 11s, and some primary levels as well. Anybody who has access to online. And then we have the second element, which was the assembly engagement. So basically, instead of the peer-to-peer, we go out and engage with all the assemblies in schools. And we mainly look at whoever is exposed to a phone, so as low as grade 5 up to grade 11, because that's who was in school at the time. And we leverage the Children's Day to execute that. So we basically just asked them what they didn't know about online safety, and everyone didn't know. Everybody didn't know that it was appropriate to become friends with strangers. They didn't know that. So the kids, they were like clueless. Yeah, I can be friends with this person I just met. So we teach them about, stranger danger online, and how to protect themselves online, how to behave online as well, and yeah, basically how to protect themselves online. Mainly focusing on girls as well, as they're more prone to bullying.
Could you share details on how the teachers could engage in this workshop, and structures and resources that we provided for the educators to help with this workshop?
So in the beginning of the year, we rolled out our first teachers kind of training workshop, just to educate them on what the Cyber Act is, how they could create child-friendly spaces to talk about cybercrime, any online safety matters. So we're rolling that out with our trainer, our child protection technical advisor. So she's rolling that out. Any kind of material that's behind that, we're still trying to create, and this is during the workshop that we're going to do on the 31st of Jan. We're trying to create an emphasis on referral pathways, what kind of communications are going to roll out so people are aware of what they're entitled to and what they're not supposed to do. And that's the kind of material we're trying to align with all our stakeholders. So everybody that's kind of involved, the the Department of Education, NOCFS, NOCFS, National Office of Children and Family Services. Yeah. So that's a government arm that looks after the welfare of children. Okay, so that's who NOCFS is. So we're closely working with them. Child Fund, who own the One Talk Helping Counseling line.
Yes, yes, yes.
So they're part of the workshop as well. In fact, they're hosting with us, and Meta and NetSafe in New Zealand. So we're doing all of that collaborative work. So that's what the workshop is for, and we're inviting you guys if you guys want to come and see. Yeah.
Can Meta like catch the culprits behind like who does it? Can they track them down?
They're working through with us to try and alleviate as much as possible any risk to do with any online safety stuff. So, as you know, the Cybersecurity Act, the Cybercrime Act, that's established PNG. So we're rolling out a workshop to educate our stakeholders on what the act is. That's all legal. We're rolling that out next week. And just to give you a background on what Meta is and who Meta is are the guys who own, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Threads. Yeah, they say WhatsApp. So they own all of that. And through this initiative, they've decided to educate people in PNG on prevention, any referral pathways in terms of reporting any crimes that happen or any harassment they think that might have occurred online. And just educating on different terminologies on what any kind of cybercrime that's out there in PNG. For instance, you know what doxing is?
No, not really.
Doxing. Doxing is when you share information that you have no consent in sharing. So if I share your photo, Jordan, and I don't have your permission, that's against the law.
Oh.
I'll give attention to this particular one. So if anybody's experiencing any harassment, any online bullying, anything at all, and they hit report on it, or they block or whatever, and then you see no further action on it, and you would like further action on it to stop it from pursuing the future, you can contact this number, which is the One Talk Help Counseling line, which is 7150-8000. You can contact that, and then they will refer you to the Cybercrime unit. Hi, my name is Isabel Druma. I am the Advocacy and Communications Manager and Safeguarding Lead for Save the Children, Papua New Guinea. Thank you.